Let's continue with the Morris Minor saga. When I left off here, as we had this thing offered up for sale, I had what I thought was just a major oil leak at the rear main. And as I started getting into it, I found something very unusual. This is a combination of old and new bits. And what can happen sometimes is slight interference. So the rocker shaft was set up where the end rockers didn't have this neat little A-plus tensioning spring that you can see I've installed in here on each side. So as a result, when the engine was running, these could work their way out to hit both sides of the valve cover. Now, I'm used to this with the big race engines that spread the valve spacing, and we have to be very careful to clearance rocker covers and such. But these stock ones usually give the best clearance even then. So this had moved out enough to hit this rocker cover and cause quite a vibration, which disturbed the adhesive and allowed the gasket to work its way outward right here in the middle, right in between, basically right over the middle exhaust flange. So that oil was dropping down, mostly invisible from the top until you get it off of there and see what had happened. And so, and I found another unusual leak in that the fitting at the oil pressure line here was tight, but had bottomed out. And so that was allowing a little bit of oil to work its way down. Guess where? To the bottom, to the oil pan. So I'm going to do a number of things here. I'm going to address every gasket I see and try to do a job sealing everything up without taking the engine out. This one allows easy access to the oil pan, so I'm going to very carefully inspect down there. I may change the oil pan gasket and be able to inspect that rear main. But with a bit of luck here, it could turn out that we had a series of other things happening contributing to that leak, because I was a bit baffled that it leaked while driving. The rear main situation, okay, when you come to a stop, there's some oil in that scroll and it's going to push its way out and land somewhere. British cars are keen to dump a teaspoon or two of oil every time you park them. But this was something else going on here, in that it was losing oil as we were driving, and I was thinking, well, that thing must be much worse than I thought, and it's just spitting it out. We might be lucky here, and I might be able to address a number of other details and have this running after carefully pressure washing the underside, which is very well oiled. And then I'll take a close look at everything and see how our oil seal up went.